in 2013 where infidelity rocked the core of the family. It's all on you, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean...
Y'all, this just went from a private marriage problem to a full-blown family destruction scandal that's allegedly tearing two households apart behind closed doors. Because according to insiders, Warryn Campbell has finally had enough. And what allegedly pushed him over the edge, not just rumors, not just gossip, but secret late-night calls, hidden meetings, deleted messages, and whispers of an affair so explosive, it could destroy the entire Campbell family image forever. Sources claim Warryn allegedly spent months collecting evidence in silence while pretending everything was normal in public, church appearances, family photos, smiles for the cameras, meanwhile behind the scenes. People allegedly say the marriage was already collapsing. And then came the move nobody expected. Court documents, divorce filings, silence. No warning.no public statement, just one quiet decision that allegedly shattered a 25-year marriage overnight. But that's not even the darkest part. Because insiders now claim the situation has turned into an ugly custody war involving their 3 children, while Tina Campbell is allegedly caught in emotional breakdown mode after hearing shocking rumors connecting her own husband, Teddy, to Erica. And now the internet is asking one terrifying question. Was this secret relationship happening right in front of everybody for years? Because according to leaked whispers online, there may be voice recordings, screenshots, and hidden receipts that could completely destroy the gospel industry's perfect family image forever. And if those receipts ever leak publicly?
I filtered everything through it. Everything. So when loneliness showed up in my marriage, I went back to the old Ted.
Wow.
That's exactly how it happened. So you have to understand.
Y'all, for years they looked like the perfect gospel family in public. Smiling on stage, praying together, posting family moments, acting unbreakable. But according to insiders, behind closed doors, everything was allegedly falling apart in silence. And now people are saying the entire Campbell family empire may have just collapsed overnight. Because sources claim Warryn Campbell didn't randomly wake up and file for divorce. No insiders allegedly say this had been building for months. Quietly, painfully, strategically. According to viral gossip reports, Warryn allegedly started noticing strange behavior behind the scenes. Late night calls that allegedly didn't make sense, private conversations that suddenly stopped when he walked into the room, secretive energy during family gatherings. And moments insiders claim made him start questioning everything. At first, people allegedly thought it was just stress, marriage pressure, industry exhaustion, normal family tension. But then insiders say the situation became darker. Because according to whispers online, Warryn allegedly discovered interactions between Erica Campbell and Teddy Campbell that felt way too close to ignore. And that's where the nightmare allegedly started. Sources claim Warryn stopped confronting people emotionally and started collecting information silently instead. Phone records, text patterns, private meetups, deleted conversations. Insiders say he allegedly became obsessed with finding out the truth before making any public move. And the scary part? People close to the family allegedly noticed the energy shift immediately. Publicly, Erica and Warryn still looked united. Church appearances continued, interviews stayed polished, family branding stayed clean. But privately, according to insiders, communication allegedly became cold, tense, awkward.
Husband? I
You're not gonna have me.
like you don't always come to my stuff because of
Some even claim certain family members started avoiding being in the same room together altogether. And then came the moment nobody expected. Court. According to viral reports, Warryn allegedly walked into court quietly with no cameras around him. No dramatic speech. No social media meltdown. No warning signs for fans. Just paperwork. One signature allegedly ended a 25-year marriage. And the internet lost it. Because suddenly, the rumors didn't feel fake anymore. They felt real. Painfully real. Fans immediately started digging through old interviews, old photos, old clips, trying to figure out if the signs had been there all along. And that's when social media became brutal. People started reposting old moments between Erica and Teddy. Body language clips went viral. Comments exploded. Reaction channels went crazy. And according to insiders, the pressure inside the family allegedly became unbearable almost overnight.
our relationship or where we are now. I think I just want to make sure that we're even intentional, even when we're working, just to kind of, just check on me.
But then the story got even uglier. Because sources now claim this is no longer just a divorce situation. It's allegedly turning into a custody war. Insiders claim both sides are now preparing for a serious legal fight involving their 3 children. Krista Nicole Campbell, Warryn Campbell III, Zaya Monique Campbell. And according to whispers online, emotions inside the household allegedly became completely unstable after the scandal exploded publicly. Sources claim Warryn allegedly believes the environment around the children has become emotionally toxic after the betrayal rumors surfaced. But Erica allegedly feels completely different. Insiders say she allegedly refuses to let her children be taken away under any circumstance. And now, the tension is reportedly reaching dangerous levels. Because according to people close to the situation, communication between certain family members has allegedly almost completely stopped. Family dinners? Gone. Holiday traditions? Destroyed. Phone calls? Ignored. And the saddest part? Sources claim some of the children allegedly started asking heartbreaking questions behind closed doors. Why is everybody fighting? That single line allegedly leaked online, and social media exploded instantly. Because suddenly this wasn't celebrity gossip anymore. This felt like a family completely breaking apart in real time. And just when people thought the situation couldn't get darker, another rumor hit the internet. One that allegedly has the entire gospel industry nervous. Because according to insiders, Tina Campbell may still have receipts. And if those receipts ever become public, everything could change.
Check-ins about 2008 because we didn't feel connected. If you don't connect, then you get further.
Because according to whispers spreading online, the divorce filing may have only exposed the surface of what was really happening behind closed doors. And now insiders are allegedly saying Tina Campbell is the one person who could completely destroy everybody's image if she ever decides to speak publicly. Why? Because sources close to the situation claim Tina allegedly knew pieces of the story long before the internet caught on. Not the full truth, not the full scandal, but enough to allegedly realize something inside the family was very wrong. And according to gossip blogs, the moment everything emotionally shattered for Tina was when rumors connecting Teddy and Erica allegedly stopped sounding fake. That's when insiders say her entire behavior changed. People allegedly noticed emotional distance, silence during family moments, awkward tension in public appearances, forced smiles that suddenly looked painful instead of natural. And fans started noticing too. Old interview clips started resurfacing online. Social media detectives began slowing videos down frame by frame. Certain interactions suddenly looked different after the scandal rumors exploded. And according to insiders, that's when panic allegedly started spreading inside the gospel industry itself. Because people weren't just talking about divorce anymore. They were talking about betrayal, family destruction, and a scandal so messy, it could allegedly ruin one of gospel music's most respected images forever. Sources now claim Tina allegedly confronted certain people privately after hearing disturbing rumors behind the scenes. But according to whispers online, the answers she allegedly received only made things worse. And then came the rumor that truly shocked social media. Alleged receipts. Voice recordings, private screenshots, hidden conversations. Insiders claim Tina allegedly has access to information that could completely change how the public sees this entire family. Now, whether those receipts actually exist, nobody has confirmed it publicly.
My husband cheated on me, and I was devastated. I was angry. I cut, I crashed, I attacked, I stabbed, I plotted. I did a lot of stuff.
I'm a firm believer that charity begins at home and then it spreads. And then I forgot that part. And so I contributed to the distance in our relationship.
I'm just saying, I like for you to look a little more like I like for you to look.
I started realizing how faulty I was. The fact that I've been a contentious wife the entire time I've been married to him. I'm sitting up here running around being the face of gospel, encouraging everybody, being more of a really good Christian in theory.
Like, I don't need you for too much of this because I run stuff. I got the baby, so I got love. I don't need the other kind of love. I'm fine, for at least for a little while. You know what I mean? Because I got her. You know what I mean? And so he was just,
next month.
He was just there.
But online, people are acting like a bomb is waiting to explode. Because according to viral gossip pages, multiple insiders allegedly fear that if Tina ever exposes everything she knows, nobody involved walks away with their reputation intact. Not Erica, not Teddy, not even the people who allegedly helped keep things hidden. And the pressure online is becoming brutal. Fans who once defended the family are now turning against them. Comment sections are flooded with accusations. Reaction channels are calling it the darkest gospel scandal in years. But behind all the internet chaos, sources claim the real emotional damage is allegedly happening inside the family itself. Because according to insiders, the children are now reportedly caught directly in the middle of the tension. And that's where the story allegedly becomes heartbreaking. People close to the situation claim routines inside the household allegedly completely changed after the scandal exploded online. Separate schedules, separate holidays, separate rooms during family events. Insiders even claim certain relatives allegedly stopped speaking to each other entirely. And while the adults deal with lawyers, rumors, and public humiliation.
About it on when we were taping the show. When we were taping the reality show called Mary Mary, if some of y'all don't know. We went through a season of her finding out everything that I had done.
The person who it was, she used to work for me. And so that broke my heart. She was like a godmother to my children. She had access to my home to come get my kids. And I said, "Are you having an affair with her?" And he said, "No." I said, "Call her." While we doing this, I was like, "Call her." And so he did. And
the children are allegedly watching everything happen in real time. That's the part social media keeps coming back to. Because according to leaked whispers, one emotional moment allegedly changed everything for people following the story online. A child reportedly asking, "Are we still a family?" That line spread across social media fast. And instantly, the tone of the scandal changed. People stopped seeing this as celebrity gossip. Suddenly it looked tragic. But just when things already seemed impossible to repair, another disturbing rumor started circulating online. Sources close to the situation allegedly claim Warryn may have discovered even more information after filing for divorce. And according to insiders, that discovery allegedly pushed the situation from emotional betrayal into full emotional warfare. Now people are questioning everything. How long was this allegedly happening? Who knew? Who stayed silent? And was the public image completely fake from the beginning? Those questions are now haunting everybody connected to the scandal. Mary's future reportedly feels uncertain, relationships allegedly destroyed, trust allegedly shattered. And according to whispers online, the next leak could be the one that finally blows the entire story wide open.
It was like, "Tina wants to know," and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, "Are you sleeping with my husband?" And she hung up the phone, so I had my answer. So it broke my heart. I destroyed 3 cars. I cut up and crashed up and tried to stab and plotted murders and all kind of crazy stuff because I was angry.
Since then, I found out about more. And I don't want to hold on to somebody who I cannot trust. You see, I have been trying since the very beginning. The situation gets a little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone? You stole my life away from me.
And just when people thought the scandal had already reached its breaking point, the internet allegedly uncovered something even darker. Because according to insiders, Warryn Campbell may not be done exposing what he knows. Sources close to the situation now claim the divorce filing was never meant to be the final move. It was allegedly only the beginning. And behind the scenes, people are reportedly panicking. Why? Because according to viral gossip whispers, there are fears that more private information could leak at any moment. Court details, personal messages, alleged timelines, and conversations insiders claim could completely destroy what's left of the family's public image. And now social media is doing what it always does, digging.
"What if I kill you first?" he said. He said,
No. This is what you said.
Don't do that,
you looked at me. You was mad because she was. She looked at me one time. She's like, "Don't you think you deserve to die?" And I was like,
"Wow."
I said, "Yeah."
Oh,
I said, "Yeah." I said, "The wages of sin is death." I said, if you kill me, I'm going to be with the Lord.
"Because I repented."
But if you don't, I'm gonna make this up to you.
Connecting dots, rewatching interviews, reposting old clips, looking for signs that allegedly existed for years without anybody noticing. And the deeper people look, the uglier the story allegedly becomes. Because according to insiders, certain people close to the family allegedly tried to keep everything hidden long before the divorce news exploded publicly. Some allegedly protected the image, others allegedly protected the business, and some insiders claim people were terrified of what would happen if the truth ever came out. But now, it's all collapsing publicly in real time. And according to gossip blogs, Warryn Campbell is allegedly facing the most brutal backlash of her career. Her perfect wife image under attack. Her reputation online completely divided. Some fans still defend her, others are calling the situation unforgivable. And insiders claim the emotional pressure allegedly became overwhelming once custody rumors started spreading online. Because suddenly, this wasn't just about marriage anymore. Now it involved children, lawyers, family division, and public humiliation on a massive scale.
He said, "If you don't, I'm going to get you back."
Yeah, I'll make this up to you.
He said,
I broke it.
"If you divorce me, I'm going to pursue you till I get you back."
I did tell her.
And I was like, I didn't know.
She knew I
know
meant it.
exactly where we were in our house when that man said that. And I was like, he means it. He do to get me back. He did everything he said he was going to do. He did everything that he said he was going to do. So in the spirit, he ran to God.
Meanwhile, Tina Campbell allegedly remains at the center of the emotional storm. Sources claim Tina has been trying to stay publicly quiet while privately dealing with complete emotional devastation. Because according to whispers online, the betrayal rumors allegedly didn't just damage a marriage. They allegedly destroyed trust between sisters. And people online cannot stop talking about one question. How do two families ever recover from something like this? Right now, insiders say they don't. Because according to reports, communication inside the family allegedly continues getting worse. Certain calls allegedly go unanswered. Some relatives reportedly refuse to attend the same events, and insiders claim the atmosphere behind closed doors has allegedly become emotionally unbearable. But then, another rumor hit the internet. One that allegedly terrified people connected to the gospel industry. Sources close to the situation claim there may allegedly be someone preparing to leak more receipts anonymously online. And if that happens, this story could explode into something way bigger than anybody expected. Because according to insiders, some alleged evidence may include timelines that overlap with public appearances the family made together. Meaning, while fans were watching smiles on stage, family vacations, interviews about faith and love, the alleged betrayal may already have been happening quietly in the background. That possibility alone has social media completely losing control. Reaction channels are calling it the downfall of a gospel dynasty. Fans are accusing everybody of living a lie, and gossip pages are now predicting the scandal could permanently damage the family's legacy forever. But the most heartbreaking part still remains the children. Because according to insiders, they are allegedly the ones suffering while adults fight publicly behind the scenes. And now people online are starting to realize something terrifying. This scandal may never fully disappear. Not after the rumors, not after the divorce, not after the alleged betrayal. Because once trust inside a family breaks publicly, people never see you the same again. And according to whispers spreading online tonight, more leaks may already be coming. Because allegedly, the divorce was only phase 1. And right now, insiders are saying this story may be far from over. Because according to whispers spreading across social media tonight, more alleged receipts could drop at any moment. More screenshots, more recordings, more hidden conversations. And if even half of the rumors are true, this entire situation could explode beyond divorce drama and turn into one of the biggest public family collapses the gospel industry has ever seen. What started as quiet relationship tension allegedly became betrayal, then emotional destruction, then custody warfare, and now, people are questioning whether the perfect family image was ever real at all. That's the part hitting fans the hardest. Because for years, people looked at this family as untouchable, faith-driven, strong, unbreakable. But according to insiders, behind the scenes there may have already been silence, secrets, emotional pain, and private resentment growing for years. And now the damage is allegedly impossible to hide anymore. Families divided, children caught in the middle, relationships shattered, and reputations collapsing publicly in front of millions of people online. Meanwhile, social media detectives are still digging through old interviews, old photos, old body language clips, searching for signs everyone missed. And the internet keeps asking the same terrifying question. Who's going to speak first? Because according to whispers online, if Tina Campbell ever decides to fully expose everything she allegedly knows, this scandal could reach an entirely different level overnight. And honestly, that may be the moment everything changes. So now all eyes are on the Campbell family, waiting for the next leak, the next court update, the next emotional breakdown, and the next secret that could allegedly destroy what's left of this family forever. Because according to insiders, the real story may have only just begun.